We all want more money. Most of us are stuck in this giant trap without even noticing it. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this trap and how you can escape it. This video isn't just for those that are working 9 to 5. You could be an entrepreneur, but you're still trapped in this financial cycle because you make some progress and then right back to square one. Right back to where you were. This is what the trap is called. It's called the scarcity cycle. You keep hustling for money, but somehow you never feel secure. You could be working 40 hours a week. You could be an entrepreneur making 10, 15K a month, but somehow at the end of the month, you still are struggling to pay your bills. You still are coming out of the month with very limited savings, or maybe a little bit negative, or you don't save any money at all. And you know, I've been there. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm John Aziz, 20 years old. I started a skilled Airbnb business 18 years old. 2 years ago, I was making $2,000 a month working a valet job. Now I'm bringing in $50,000 in revenue automated from my business monthly. So, you know, when I'm talking in this video, I've been through a lot of experience. You know, I never claim to be perfect, but I have a lot of advice from the things that I've been through and the things that I learned. Because at the end of the day, what do we learn from? We learn from our failures. That is the top one thing that we learn from. We either learn from our own failures or someone else's failures. And that's probably why you're watching this video, because I'm talking to you based on my experience and other people's experience that I may know in this world. I remember 2 years ago checking my bank account and I had that pit in my stomach. And I might have had some money saved, but I knew that I wasn't financially stable. I was living at home with my parents. And if I was living by myself, I would just be fucked. And a lot of you live at home right now. And a lot of you work a job. And you work 40 hours full time every single day. But still somehow you are not able to save any money. And you know, you have that pit in your stomach. That deep hole in your stomach because you're nervous. Imagine if you were on your own. Imagine if, you know, you had to suffice on your own, you had to take care of yourself. Then you would be fucked. This world is not easy, even if you live in America. If you're in a third world country, you know, your life can be so much harder than what we have in America here. But even if you live in America, that doesn't mean you have it easy. That doesn't mean you're rich. It doesn't mean you're automatically a millionaire. You could still be struggling to save money. You could still be struggling to save bills. Everything is so expensive nowadays. Here's the thing. If you're asking somebody, how can I be in a better financial decision? I get a lot of DMs of people asking me that, right? And you know, I can give a simple answer to be work harder. That's a good answer, but at the same time, that doesn't solve problems because working harder, you could just be putting yourself deeper into that pit. Not only work harder, you need to work smarter. You need to have a plan. So, you know, if I tell someone to work harder, what I mean is work smarter and harder. Figure out a way that you're gonna get out of that cycle. That's exactly what I did at 18 years old. I invested into my first Airbnb property. I multiplied and now I'm making 50K a month in revenue. With the money you're making, make sure you're putting it in the right place for it to keep making you more money. At the end of the day, we don't want to keep exchanging our time for money. In the beginning, that might be how it is, and a lot of people try to skip that first step. Just like I said in the previous video, people love to skip the first step, which is get a job and get an income. That is the first step. But get a job, get an income, build your credit. And if you guys want to learn how to build your credit, watch my previous video how I teach you how to build credit with me holding the gold MX in your face. But you just need to have an idea where you want to go, what you want to achieve. For example, let's say I'm gonna work, instead of 40 hours, I'm gonna work 60 hours a week. And with this extra 20 hours, I'm gonna save an extra $1,000 a month. After working 5 months, I'm gonna save $5,000. With this $5,000, I'm gonna invest it into an Airbnb property. And this property is gonna make me an extra $1,000 per month. And then another 5 months, I'm gonna invest that $5,000 into another Airbnb property, and I'm gonna be making an extra $2,000 a month. And you keep the cycle going until you make an extra $10,000 a month in profit. You quit your job, you focus on your business, you grow your business, you systemize your business, you automate your business, and then you scale your business. Those are the exact steps that I did, and that's why I'm in the position I'm in right now. I leveraged my job. You guys want to skip the step of actually working a job first. You need to have an income to take care of yourself. You need to have the income to save, and you need to have an income to support your dreams. You know, you telling yourself, I'm gonna keep working harder, I'm gonna find new things, and you trying new things and then failing and trying new other things, that's not gonna help you. You hopping from thing to thing to thing to thing, you're not gonna be a master of any of them because you fail one time and you stop. That's the main problem. You're trading your time for money. Think about all the hours that you put in towards your job. The reason you show up to your job every single day is because you know you're gonna be fired if you don't show up. But the reason you don't and are not able to work on your business every day, because you're not gonna be fired from your business because the business isn't even moving yet. You're not even making money. So what incentive do you have to show up and grind every single day and learn and fail and try again and get the fuck up? What's the point? You need to have that why. You need to have that system in your mind. You shouldn't want to keep waking up every day and going to your job. You should want to dread that. That should be your why to get out of that life. Imagine this. Imagine you fast forward a year from now. You did exactly what you needed to do. You worked the job. You saved that money. You invested into an Airbnb. You multiplied it. Now you have an Airbnb business that's systemized and automated, making you thousands of dollars every single month. Not only that, just like I said, it's automated. You have the cleaners. You have the handyman. You have the dynamic pricing. You have the virtual assistant doing every single thing for you. You are across the country. You are in a different country enjoying your vacation because your business is making money and you don't even have to be there. That's the goal. The goal is to work on your business and not in your business. The goal is to not to trade your time for money, but rather work on your business so then it's operating by itself, so then you're paying people for their time, so then you can make money. Do you understand? I need you guys to understand what I'm saying. I don't need you to listen. I need you to listen and understand to the words that I'm saying to you right now, because this is very, very important. You need to work on your business versus in your business. These are some of the reasons why people stay stuck. Number one, limiting beliefs. Believing that money is scarce and you cannot acquire it. If you already have that mindset in your brain, then you're already lost. You already lost. How do you expect yourself to make money if you don't think you can make money? That makes no sense. Get that shit out of your head. Before you even start a business, you need to fix your mindset. If you have a fucked up mindset, if you have limited beliefs, not believing in yourself, that's what you need to fix. That's what you need to work on first. Obviously get a job, have an income, work on your mindset before you start your business, because if you work on your business before you get your mindset right, then your business is going to fail because you don't even believe it can succeed. Another reason, over-reliance on one source, thinking this one thing that's going to get you out, this job that's going to make you a whole lot of money, this college degree that's going to make you a whole lot of money. You're banking on this one thing. Never rely on one thing for it to save your life and get you out of financial distress. You need to have multiple options. You need to try multiple things and see what works for you. What works for your friend is not the same thing that's going to work for you. What works for your parents is not going to be the same thing that works for you. What you need to understand is your friend and your parents, this is their first time living too. Their first time on earth, and their advice might not apply to you. You are your own person. You have your own characteristics. You have your own personality. What's working for you might not work for them. What works for them might not work for you. Another reason why people stay stuck, that emotional toll. Just like I was saying, not believing in yourself. You having the emotions, you're depressed. I'm depressed, I'm anxious. This is why I am the way I am. I can't change. You need to understand you can change. It's little by little. You will never change overnight. That's the thing I need you to understand. Changing overnight is likely to be impossible. You need to work step by step by step. 1% every day. The 1% rule, you want to get 1% better every day. After 100 days, after 300 days, now you're 100% better and you're a completely different person. 3 months you can completely change, right? Let's say someone goes to the gym, they call it a 3-month transformation. They can truly change their entire body in 3 months, but they can't really change it in 2 weeks, a month. They can change it a little bit, but 3 months is well enough. 3 months is 100 days. 3 months is 100% better if you increase 1% every single day. You need to give yourself time. You need to give yourself credit for what you've completed. And also, with that being said, giving yourself credit, I don't mean be complacent. I don't mean be in a complacent space. Give yourself a pat on the back, but keep fucking going. By the way, if you don't follow my Instagram, follow @JohnAziz. That's my Instagram. I post stories every single day. You can also always DM me on there. I answer most DMs. Please don't ask stupid questions, right? Stupid questions are not allowed in my DM. Only smart, educated questions. If you're younger, if you're older, I don't care how old you are. You can always DM me and ask me a question. Just please make sure you're asking me something that will actually benefit you and something that's not an obvious question. Like, an obvious question is, I don't have a job. What should I do? Get a fucking job, buddy. That's what I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to be harsh on you because you need to understand. You need to have these people in your life that are going to be harsh on you and tell you exactly what you need to hear. Because if they don't tell you exactly what you need to hear, then they're giving you fluff. And I'm never going to give you fluff. Just like I keep it real in my videos, I'm gonna keep it real in the DM. So you can DM me, follow me on Instagram, just keep up with my life. But let's get back to the video. You need to look at money in a new way. Money is everywhere. Who are the people in the world that make the most money? Are the ones that solve the biggest problems. Grocery stores, people need food. Transportation, people need cars. Hospitals, people need healthcare. These are big businesses that survive on big problems, and they'll never go out of business because they're always solving a problem. There's always gonna be demand. Just understand, there's money everywhere, there's opportunity everywhere. For example, people sell fucking tissues. People sell paper plates. People sell lights. People sell cars. People sell computers. This shirt, my haircut, this chain that I'm wearing, this watch, these pants that I have on, all stem to someone making money off of me because they're solving someone's problem. They have something that I want or something that I need. So understand, there's no scarcity. There's only abundance. Another piece of advice, small consistent wins. Not everything happens at once. You working hard, so hard, 12-hour days for a week and then taking a week off is not gonna help. You need to work small and consistent every single day until you build up to the point where you can work hard every single day and stay consistent week by week, year by year. And as the time goes on, you need to stay consistent. That's the only way that you're gonna grow. You can't show up one day and don't show up the next. You gotta show up every single day. Next thing is challenge the norm. Don't give in to the social norm. Everything, people are like, that's not normal. That's not normal. You should go to college. You shouldn't go into entrepreneurship. That's not what I did. You're going to have a lot of these challenges, a lot of people whispering in your ear. You are your own person. You are your own person. Do you understand that? You are not your parents. You are not your siblings. You are not the person across the screen. You will never be me. Surprise, surprise. You'll never be me. I'm different. I'm not like you. You can have similar characteristics as me. You can have a similar personality as me. You can have a similar business as me, but you will never have the same business as me. You will never be me. You will never look like me. You are your own person. Don't be part of the social norm. There's nothing called a norm. Everyone's unique in their own ways. So do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you think is sufficient to you in your life. Let me tell you how to escape this hole. Number one, explore new income streams. See things that you're interested in doing that might make you an income. Different businesses, let's say Airbnb business like I do myself. Let's say trading, let's say e-com, let's say Amazon FBA. But make sure if you pick something, you stick to it and you fail through it and you learn. Don't hop from thing to thing to thing. You will get nowhere. Number two, invest in your knowledge. Bro, this is here's the thing. You guys are so scared of investing in yourself, mentorship courses. What's the worst you can lose is your investment. But pick the right person. Let's say I'm the right person for you, right? You resonate with me, you like the way I talk, you like the way I teach. Perfect. If I'm not, go to the next person. See someone that best fits you. But here's the thing. When I was 18, I invested $4,000 into my mentorship. Was I a little bit fearful? Yes. Did I take that leap of faith? Yes. You not investing money, if you get all this fucking free education, people ask me, yo, why don't you make your crash course free? Why do you charge 20 bucks? First of all, 20 bucks is basically free, but 20 bucks makes you have a commitment in it, put some skin in the game, so then you actually want to look at the thing that you purchased. Just like if you went out and someone offered you a free shirt, you wouldn't value that shirt. You'd be like, fuck it, it's a free shirt. That means that, no one's gonna look at it. It's not cool, it's not a cool shirt, whatever. But if you paid money for that shirt, you're gonna wanna wear it. Just like mentorship. I paid $4,000 from a mentorship that I bought into. And at that point, I launched myself forward. I had to make it work. I had to. What other choice did I have? I put all my money into it. I needed to learn. I needed to make this business work. So that's why I say invest into yourself. Investing into yourself and learning from a mentor is basically a fast track to your success. You're learning from their mistakes. So that prevents you from making your own mistakes. That doesn't mean you're not gonna make your own mistakes. You're still gonna make your own mistakes, but you're gonna make fewer mistakes by learning from someone else's mistakes. And the last step to escaping, actionable steps. Put timestamps. Say, I wanna, for example, I wanna have a property by 2 months. I wanna build my credit, within 3 months. I wanna make $10,000 by the end of the year. Have actionable steps and things that you are going to do in place in order to get to those steps, in order to get to those goals. I hope you guys got a huge benefit from this video. If you want to learn more about my business, I talk about Airbnb. That's my main thing. That's my main source of income. That's why I keep bringing it up. I get a lot of DMs asking for help, asking for advice, and that's perfectly fine. You guys can DM me. My Instagram is right here. And if you guys want to learn more about my business, like I say, I have a crash course. It's extremely cheap. It's gonna benefit you, you know, give you the framework of the business, see if this business is right fit for you. If not, that's perfectly fine. Also, it gives you access to my Discord. You're gonna have, you know, I love building communities, right? This whole reason, you know, building this YouTube right now, you know, to make me better communicator, to help people, and to make a nice, strong community. I want to have a community full of strong, motivated people. That's what motivates me the most, right? When I help people and I see people are benefiting from me, that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me recording these videos. Subscribe, comment something that you're grateful for, and follow my Instagram. I'm gonna give away $100 to a random subscriber or a random follower, so you know, make sure you do that for a chance to win $100. I'm probably gonna do this, you know, every single video or every other video, you know, whenever I feel like it. But guys, let me tell you something. You do not understand the position that you're in. You are truly blessed, especially if you live in a stable country. You are blessed. You know, there's a lot of people that wish to be in your position. You know, please take advantage of, you know, the opportunities and the things that you have in front of you, because, you know, God has truly blessed you. And if you're not praying to God, pray to God at least one time a day. The one, the Almighty that created you, the one that gives you power, the one that gives you the heartbeat to wake up every single morning. And you're telling me you can't take a second out of your day to pray to Him? Come on, man. Just pray to God one time a day at least. With that being said, follow my Instagram, subscribe, comment something you're grateful for, comment any video suggestions you want me to cover, you know, DM me. Stay blessed, pray to God. We are all one, brothers and sisters. I'm out.